Bro, this is like the Illuminati. No, there's no sacrifice, no blood sacrifice, but it's almost like. Bro, I just listened to the hardest album of the year. History. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Anyways, that's the hardest album of the year of it. Like you can't contradict. I wanted to talk about the running journey today. Yeah, man. So I think I mentioned in the previous video that I had to stop running competitively. Right. But I didn't actually stop running. You know what I mean?
Huh?
I'm still gonna continue running, but then I stopped running competitively, and I think this is where the "when did you start" story or question comes in. So I've never run for a team or a training group until like this year. I started running in grade 3, third grade. Sprints, transition to distance until last year, 2023. So I thought, you know what? Instead of just sitting around or joining some local football club that's not going to take me anywhere, joining a training club or a group would probably be the easiest way to get into a university because it didn't work the traditional way for me. Sometimes you gotta risk. I joined a training group and I left here. I'm not gonna get too much in the details. Why I chose this over soccer. Soccer's a passion, bro. It's right here.
What position you play?
Strike. It's all about opportunities. I can handle myself on the pitch. I know for that. I vouch for myself. That I know. But like, I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna like immediately shine on the, get the attention of scouts or anything at random. You got so much limited exposure unless you go to trials and stuff like that. But it also needs cash. You understand what I mean? For me, local football was going to be, it wasn't going to be a waste of time, but it wasn't going to be the best route. You understand what I mean? So I thought, you know what? I take on running. There's a lot of connections, like a lot of immediate connections. First of all, your coach, the other athletes. The better you perform, the better the chances, of course, like football. But then you might not be the best or even on the radar, but just because you know somebody else, you can get into a program. You understand what I mean? So I felt like I shouldn't just be blabbing and blabbing. I should give something that's worth your time, valuable. And this is where we get to the I am Martin tips. My tips. I actually have 3 tips for beginners and people who are looking to get back into running after a while. You understand what I mean? You gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta ask yourself 3 questions.
I've been looking after the city, wanna run my day, that's action. I've been looking after the city, wanna run my day, that's action. I've been looking after the
Question number 1.
Ask yourself why you wanna start. For me, it doesn't count because I've been running since I can remember. You understand what I mean? 3rd grade. It's always been something I've been good at. Then I might not have been passionate about it, being honest. I did better in that than in soccer, academic. Don't get me started in academics. You understand? Now enjoyment.
Tip number 2.
You gotta ask yourself if you're willing to do what it takes. If you're willing to make the sacrifice, bro. Bro, this is like the Illuminati. No, there's no sacrifice, no blood sacrifice, but it's almost like that. Some of y'all are gonna have to quit alcohol, stop smoking, partying, some eating habits. You understand what I mean? You're gonna have to give up something. Prioritize, balance the equation.
Tip number 3.
Ask yourself if it's all worth it. Bro, I feel like you just gotta be honest with yourself, man. Is it worth it? Are you willing to wake up at 5 o'clock every morning? The reason why I suggested there's 3 questions is because they're gonna help you answer the why in your life. There's gonna be days where you're gonna feel so demotivated, and when that time comes, you should be able to answer your why. Yeah, man, that's what I wanted to say now. Like I said, for me, it's about the enjoyment now. I'm not even following a plan.
Bruh. I got you, homie.
If I'm able to come back, then I could expect to run 5 kilometers in 25 minutes, 10 kilometers in 55 minutes, the half marathon in an hour 50, marathon in, I would say, 3:50. It's chilled, it's chilled, relaxed, and enjoyment. We're gonna do this, we're gonna get ourselves, we're gonna improve, we're gonna find ourselves, we're gonna sing. Yeah.
Give me your wrong range reason.
Transition.